And in doubles, a lot of hometown heroes here.
And now we have Atomic and Mr. E, from friends to foes in the matter of 2 days. Mr. E, obviously, him and his crew getting one over on the UTA squad in the Commissioner's Cup final. But this is solos, this is the open bracket. None of that matters anymore. It is 1v1, and it's going the way of Atomic so far.
Oh, it was?
Okay.
I don't know what happened. They hit laser or something like that. Just fell.
What?
Fast fell off the ledge. It was so fast, and I just wasn't expecting it.
I mean, that's why I was saying, yo, Mr. E's kind of getting cooked, and then...
Now, though, Rob, even getting hit with that up B off stage, obviously, will be making it back to the ledge quite easily. Rob can pretty much just dance beneath the stage as much as they want. PS2, a good option, though, up against the Rob, because they can't jump from under the stage and go towards the opposite ledge, which sometimes is a great opportunity if there's some kind of setup, say on the left side of the stage.
Yeah,
you
we're talking like the snakes when there's grenades
literally
and stuff. Yeah.
just fly over to the right side, and it's like everything you just put into that ledge trap, it doesn't matter in the end.
Oh, you put 7 grenades into C4 down? How about no?
Yeah,
How about I
Atomic
don't?
getting the hits back in, though. A little bit of a blunder earlier.
Yeah, still going to have work to do, though, as well. Mr. E playing a clean second stock, but Rob doing Rob things and chaining those combos together. Easily picking up 30-40% on a string of a couple moves, but Mr. E, we know how good they are. He played phenomenal in the final. I mean, both of these players played phenomenal in the finals.
Yeah. Yeah, I would, if I was calling MVPs from each side, I would have to put Kronos for Fisher there just for the cleanup for the most part, but Atomic and, I'm going to blank on the name.
Spritzy? Spritzy.
Spritzy?
I think it's Spitzy.
Something along those lines. We'll have to check the bracket there. I know.
UTA Smash player number 2.
Yes.
Depending on the order.
A very...
Spritzy, I was so
yeah.
close.
Although, back in this one. Atomic getting low. Skits, okay, I was correct there. Fritzy is another player in the bracket, not a UTA player, though, I believe.
Okay, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Skits was that Wario who was taking names.
Yeah, that Wario was on a rampage in the Commissioner's Cup final.
Oh, look at the blender below the stage, but keeping themselves alive.
But look at both percentages. Mr. E's not exactly safe either. If he gets touched up by anything out of Atomic's kit, there's a very real
that
chance.
laser!
Dodged it like Keanu.
Literally in the Matrix right there. Aries, deal with the gyros. 158. Should be able to punish that. Side B. And there it is. Atomic takes it back. Ties it down to 1 stock apiece. 0-0 still in the series.
It's been a longer game, too. This is already going on.
Yeah, it has been
minutes.
almost 4 minutes now, and not to mention, even with the unfortunate SD from Atomic at the starting.
Yeah, now Mr. E is doing a good job of controlling that Pokeball, controlling the center of the stage, and trying to force Atomic to play into his hand and then try to close the distance. And
that's a good little reset right there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mr. E just too low. Swing. Atomic takes the first one, making up for their early game mistakes for sure. Controlling the stage well, and that Lucina was close, but can't recover in the same way that Rob can. Rob can go so low to deal with you off stage.
And just hang out for an hour.
And you have jump, up B. That's pretty much it. Yeah, you can, like, air dodge to the ledge as well. Obviously, every character's got that ability there, but not the same that Rob can do. And even, I don't think anymore, even hitting the side B really helps you. I know for a while the sword fighters, at least the Fire Emblem sword fighters there, would be, you side B, you keep a little bit momentum, and it kind of stalls your falling there. I don't think that's really useful anymore in Ultimate, if I'm correct.
Yeah, Mr. E was in a very rough spot on that side anyway, so it would have been a very, very tall task to make it back on, but off to a good start in Game 2. I'm expecting this one to go at least 4 games,
I really
5.
thought Atomic almost just did it again. disappeared off the screen for a second. But just needed to find a way, opting to go high to try and get back onto this stage. Couldn't really make it to the ledge in a few of those situations. First hit in air into the F smash.
Very, very clean work out of Mr. E so far, but Atomic, they are no slouch. They're going to come back and get their lick back, and so far, so good. Controlling the entire stage, making Mr. E go all the way off the right side. Looking to go for the spike, not able to connect on it, so that's going to give Mr. E another lane to get back and kind of reset himself here. A standoff there.
Yeah, Atomic, well, wants to have the time to charge up the gyro, and the thing is, too, Mr. E doesn't want to step forward and actually just get caught by it. Now, though, off stage, waits out the down air, does not want to get caught by that side B. Extra credit, almost 50% now for Mr. E as the down smash finally catches him. And Atomic evens the stocks out once again, starts to get a little combo going for themselves. The follow-up off of that up throw.
So far, 82-40 in the second stock here. Atomic obviously up 1-0 in the best of 5 in the winner's side of things. One of these players is going to be in losers, Josh. That's what that means. That just clued in on me.
Crazy to think about when it's only quarterfinals. That'll show you. Honestly, that shows you the caliber of players in the winner's side here. Catches that gyro, 150% on Atomic. Even just something like an up tilt to forward tilt would most likely kill here. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe
parry forward tilt did not get near the blast zone at all.
Yeah, a little
maybe towards the ledge.
I think a little too far away toward the center.
Also,
of the
like,
ball.
no rage at all from the Lucina.
Yeah. She's just happy.
But it finally does connect, and at the ledge, it's an easy kill there. Goes pretty deep. Mr. E wants to go off stage.
Yeah, you might as well try to get some free damage in while you can.
Especially while you're up a stock, too.
Yeah.
You're able to play a little bit more risky off stage. I think we saw earlier, actually, a game literally ended by both players just going down, whiffing their moves.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just who hit the blast zone first.
The old coin flip on the outside of the stage, and now Mr. E getting popped up, getting juggled in the corner, but able to recover back to the stage, at least for the moment. Atomic would love to get this stock early. Don't want a percentage to rack up any higher. Otherwise, a Game 3 tied 1-1 is looking more and more likely.
Boom, reverse up B back to the ledge, but Atomic keeping themselves in this for now. Mr. E has gotten a commanding lead, and you just need one more solid hit. That'll be it.
Took a low there.
The back air connects mid down smash from the Rob. Ties up the series. Mr. E with a 2-stock at that.
Not going to be able to bring those back like
looking
Cruz.
much better, and that was with no SDs or anything in that game. It was just a clean one from Mr. E. Atomic just kind of playing on the back foot for the most part in that game too. Now, you get into a situation like this, kind of just back to a best of 3 essentially.
Now 1-1 winner's bracket spot on the line between these two players. We talked about it earlier. The doubles partners, they got not reverse swept, but they lost the reset in the grand finals, missed it on the doubles. Then they matched up for the Commissioner's Cup, and now Mr. E is drawing the first
No, they did.
stock.
They did get reverse swept in the reset, I think. I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering.
They actually did, I think, actually, you're right.
First series, like, pre-reset was... Yeah, while Mr. E and Atomic were in winner's side, I think it was kind of back and forth, but that reset was a reverse sweep in the end. Obviously, these two were teammates in that situation.
Can you imagine while they're playing this game, it was your fault.
It was
it was you.
Just airing out personal issues.
It's like, are you guys okay up there? We'll just be a minute. How dare you, Atomic?
Don't ever talk to me like that.
You watch your tone. Don't you ever.
Oh. Shout out COD League trash talk. It's so bad and so good at the same time.
S tier and F tier, all at the exact same time. Every other word alternating, and Right now, these two players, they are trading blows center stage in the pocket, 100 plus apiece. Atomic may be able to find the kill shot here if he can land maybe one more up here, possibly. Some kind of tilt there, but Mr. E able to work his way back to the middle, and now we're sitting at 130 plus for each player. Atomic going way up to the top of the screen, try to create some distance from him and Mr. E. The laser will connect a little bit, it looked like. But Mr. E, both of them, lots of rage and waiting for the kill.
But close to the kill, but dangerous position themselves. Not high enough for that kill throw to go through. Maybe if they were on a platform, but now you get Rob into a sticky situation up in the air. Lands pretty comfortably. Sticky. Yeah, sticky. Shout out Deprive. Glorilla's biggest fan.
Absolutely.
FC Deprive.
FC Deprive, indeed. And even this game as well, I think because these two players are so well evenly matched, I think these games are just going on longer and longer and longer. They still have 2 stocks each, and they still can't find it. 205, 200%. And Atomic finally going down.
Oh my lord, such high percentage that just flew to the blast zone. Now loses the rage, and that up air does not kill in the same way it would have earlier.
Uh-oh.
Nice string comes through, double up tilt, double up air, and keeps the juggle going. Finally, the air dodge comes through to get Atomic back to the stage.
That's a lot of good work out of Mr. E, though. You basically just took full control of this game. Yeah, that will definitely kill.
That will kill.
That'll get the job done for Atomic. And now we're going to be 1 stock apiece to see who's going to break the tie in this best of 5. Move on to match point. Winner's bracket point potentially later on. Nice combo out of Atomic to zone off E to the left so far, but the percentage still favoring Mr. E after that great explosion. The offensive outpouring right when the reset came through. Fighting for center control right now. Atomic trying to cook back with those lasers, trying to not let Mr. E close that distance at his own will and his own pace. And now land combos. Let's see though.
Oh, back to the stage for Mr. E. Down tilt keeps the combo going, and there's the shield breaker. Charges it up once again, and that will be a guaranteed kill. 2-1.
That'll do it.
That'll do, Donkey.
That'll do, Mr. E. That'll do, Lou.
That was something we saw on the main stage as well. I think it might have even been onto Atomic as well. We did see a shield breaker kill that came through with the stun. Obviously, we saw Mr. E using the neutral B a ton in doubles as well. The only difference in doubles is you do have your teammate to just bat you out a stun.
Atomic's like, I've seen these.
Walk up, you take 1%, 2% from your teammate's jab, and you don't get one shot and sent off the stage. Does help.
Yeah, now Mr. E trying to continue the fantastic day that he has had so far. Up
parry.
2-1 in the set. Another parry going through, 0% till finally Atomic going to connect on a few moves there. But Mr. E just continually doing really, really good work after the game 1. Has settled in a lot more, seemingly found the pace they're looking for. And honestly, these two have definitely played each other 800,000 times. And I feel like if they played that many times, they're probably going to split it 60-40, 50-50.
Yeah, that's true too. You have a ton of experience with the other. When somebody is like either your doubles partner or your training partner or anything like that, there's a lot more history to it, and it stops becoming, it stops being the character matchup. It starts being the player matchup at that point.
Tendencies,
yeah,
patterns,
it's like how can I read this guy's soul right now?
Yeah. Look into my eyes.
Actually,
another even first stock, though. 100 up for both players. Nice parry out of E again. Fight for center control. Possibly set up the kill shot, but...
wow, that doesn't kill.
Yeah, I was a little surprised, though. I thought we saw the sparks, but...
the DI is so on point from both players that all of these stocks are going to like 160, 170. Even we saw Atomic finally fall at like 200 earlier there.
Now we are going to see Mr. E trying to get that stock back, or rather, Atomic trying to get that stock back. Mr. E hanging on for dear life at 100. Another parry. Laser is going to connect. E going to do a good job to zone him off. Atomic not really able to get in the pocket and find what they're looking for. Charge up the laser for a second there, but E just continually moving and grooving until then.
Wants to keep control of this stage and stray hits. Keeping Atomic towards this ledge. There it is. Should be able to follow up on that laser. Jump shuts down any kind of combo that Atomic really would have found, but 40% is respectable off of that, especially considering you were in a tough situation at the ledge. Down smash kills. What an angle. And that's something that I don't think we've actually really seen Mr. E using the down smash too frequently.
Yeah, I think just found the one good timing for it and said, hey, might as well go for it. It might kill. We've seen some moves that should have been kills, haven't been, and then other ones like that maybe not expecting it to actually finish the job. And Mr. E, though, looking to finish the job. Now this is surgical.
Yeah, does end up being like a, hey, we'll take it kind of situation. Gotten this last stock up so high as well. Mr. E, 3-1, 100% possible in this set, if not plausible right now. Atomic, never count out this Rob, though, especially with the amount of like random early cheese gimps and kills that they'll find at the ledge. All you need is one stock parry into the up tilt, but it won't kill. We've been saying it all series, but the DI has been unbelievable, and the amount of survivability from this Rob. Rob, of course, being a little bit of a heavier character as well helps with that. 800
tons of pure titanium.
Pure metal.
Pure metal, cold, hard steel. Mr. E, though, started to take it up a little bit. That percentage, he was sitting at maybe 30 when he had Atomic up over 100 on that second stock, and all of a sudden the game is slowly creeping back towards Atomic.
Mr. E just waiting for one good back air, one good up tilt. Even something like an up throw would start to be pretty useful for the kid right now. But look at Atomic. I don't even think Atomic's taken a hit since they took that last stock.
Barely, maybe 20%.
Maybe 20% at that.
Look how cheeky.
Okay, back on the stage. I really thought we were in a tough situation right there. The up throw will kill. Eventually just needed to find the critical play and that key move for a 3-1 to move into winners semis. Atomic will be down in the loser's side for the time being. We'll have to see who their opponent is because those quarters were sending